Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to boost sales, send Facebook leads to Privyr in real time. So let's suppose I'm running a digital marketing agency and I'm collecting all my leads using Facebook lead ads. Now I want that whenever I receive a new lead, I should automatically add this as a client in my Privyr CRM. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, and that's why I'm completely going to automate this entire process using Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Facebook lead ads and Privyr. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I am going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, I am automatically going to create a client in my Privyr CRM. Now, if you want to learn a step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So welcome to my screen everyone. Here in this video I am going to show you how we are going to integrate these two applications, Facebook lead ads and Privyr, using Pabbly Connect. So I am running a digital marketing agency, and to automate my lead connection and boost sales, I want to add the lead instantly to my Privyr CRM account. We are going to do this using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'll name this workflow as boost sales, send Facebook leads to Privyr in real time, and now I'm going to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select as Facebook lead automations and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to send my Facebook leads to my Privyr, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I'm going to add that as a client to my Privyr, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Facebook lead ads, and following this trigger application in my action application, I'm going to take Privyr. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Facebook lead ads. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead instant and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. Now here I have already logged in my Facebook account, and that's why it is asking me, do I wish to continue with the same account? So yes, I want to continue with the same account, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization, and here connection created successfully. Now I need to enter this page name and the lead gen form. To get this page name, I'm going to open my Facebook, and here I have created a page by the name Digital Dynamics, and I will be running all my advertisements with the help of this particular page. I'll go back towards my workflow and select the page as Digital Dynamics, and then I need to enter the lead gen form. To get this lead gen form, I'm going to open Meta for Developers. You can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. On the top, you can see all these options. I'm going to click on the resources and then go towards the developer tools. After which, we have to scroll down and then search for this lead ads RTO debug tool. Let's open this. Here we have landed towards this lead ads testing tool. From where I'm going to select the page, and then I'm going to generate a lead after selecting a form. So I'm going to first select the page as digital dynamics, and then you can see all the forms which are created. So I'm going to use this DD lead form, and I'll go back towards my workflow and select the same form, DD lead form. After selecting the page and the lead gen form, I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response, and now I need to do a test submission in order to capture that response here in this workflow. To do this test submission, I will be opening this lead ads testing tool, and from here I'm going to do the form submission. Before that, I will be deleting this lead, and then I'm going to refresh the page once the lead is deleted. When you will be running a live campaign, you need not do this step again and again. So here, as my page is refreshed now, I'll first select the page and the form and then click on this preview form. This DD lead form has opened in front of me where I need to enter some dummy details. So as I fill these details, I should capture that response in this workflow, and this is going to show me the connection setup which I have created is working fine or not. So I'm going to enter some dummy details. I'm going to enter the first name as current, the last name as lead, then I will enter my email address as current634@pabblytudes.com, and then I will enter my phone number like this. I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to submit this. As soon as I submit this, I should capture the response in my workflow. Let's wait for the form submission. And here it is, the form submission is done. Let's open my workflow and check whether I've received all the same details there or not. And here, let's wait for the webhook response. And here it is, we have captured the response. So the name which we entered was current lead, email address which we entered was current634@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number. Here, as soon as I have done the form submission, I have generated the lead, I have received that response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that as a client in my Privyr CRM. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for Privyr. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create client and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection, I need to enter this Privyr authentication token. Now to get this, I'm going to open my Privyr account, then go towards the integration tab, Pabbly Connect, and then the token. So I'm going to open my account. Now on the top where you can see all these options, so I'm going to click on the integration, and over here I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect, which is this one. I'm going to click on this configure, and over here is my authentication token. I'm going to copy that and paste that over here. Then simply save this. You will see Privyr will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Now I need to enter these details. Now over here, I'm not going to enter these details manually like this. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this field, I can see this Facebook lead ads. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter my name as current lead, and then I will enter the lead source as Facebook. I'm going to manually enter this instead of mapping, and then I'm going to enter the email address as current, this one, the email address which I've captured, and the phone number was this one. Now in this keys, I'm not going to enter anything. I'm going to skip this field as this field is not a required one. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response, and here we have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Privyr CRM. On the top where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on the clients, and here it is. Instantly we have created this current lead. If I open this, you can see that this 75751 was the phone number, then the email address. So if I open this, you can see the phone number which we entered was this one, and the email address was current634@pabblytudes.com. Now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to add that to Privyr. We took Privyr as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally created this as a client in my Privyr CRM. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this Facebook lead ads and Privyr using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well, and if you have any doubts you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.